They're educating children, supporting families, and rebuilding neighborhoods in Detroit. Hello and thanks for joining us. I'm Laurel Hess and this is Comcast Newsmakers. Joining me now is the President and CEO of Matrix Human Services, Brad Coulter. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me on Newsmakers.
Your organization started out as a small little organization over 100 years ago, 111 to be exact. Today has grown into assisting children, teens, seniors, really organizing and running the Head Start program. What exactly do you do today?
So we've been around for 111 years, always focusing on people in need in the city of Detroit. Today, we're the largest provider of Head Start preschool programming in the city, serving over 2,300 children. And Head Start, for people that don't know, is really top-of-the-line curriculum-based preschool for people living in poverty. And the difference is we also provide support for families as well. So each family has a counselor assigned to it. We assess their living conditions, their health needs, their nutrition needs, and really connect those families with resources. In addition, we have a 70,000 square foot community center on the east side of Detroit where we run a lot of teen programming and adult services. And we also have teen mentoring and programming in 12 Detroit public schools as well. Wow. And on top of that, we have one of the largest HIV outreach, prevention and counseling programs in the city. So we reach a very broad cross-section of Detroit.
And even though you are very well established, just about everybody, if they haven't heard of Head Start, they know a little bit about what you do, and it's a very well-established program. You're still very much a grassroots organization.
We really are. We touch about 20,000 people a year. Always, we're very much embedded in the neighborhoods, in the communities. And our real goal is, as Detroit comes back, is to take that access to people that we have and help connect them with resources so we can improve living standards, so we can connect people with jobs, so we can get people into housing and really start bringing Detroit back at the grassroots level. It
sounds like by tapping into having that access, once you have somebody interested in the Head Start program, now you're able to go and help the family in many other ways. Really your ultimate goal is self-sufficiency, which is what's going to really turn around the city of Detroit in the long run.
That's always been Matrix's goal ever since it was founded, is helping people get towards self-sufficiency. And the important thing about Head Start is, preschool is so important for the developing brain in a young child. So we have people in, top-of-the-line preschool, which is curriculum-based, but then also making sure when the child goes home, the family environment is there to support those gains, and the gains stick once the child enters kindergarten. So just having that access to families makes a huge difference in a young child's life.
What an exciting time to be part of something good at the ground level in the city of Detroit. Are you optimistic that even your organization will be able to gain some more ground, to do more good, maybe reach more folks with the turnaround that seems to be happening in the core of the city right now, maybe not so much in the neighborhoods where you are?
Well, I think so. I mean, the core, what's going on in the core is really important, and I think, everybody knows we have to focus on the neighborhoods if we're going to retain population in Detroit, because that's the only way the city stays economically viable. So I think there's a focus on that. I think there's an emphasis on that, and I want to have us use our unique ability to reach people at the neighborhood level to help with it.
How do you find folks? Do they come in mostly through seeking out Head Start? Are you out seeking out folks that might be a good candidate for a certain work program or that type of thing?
Yeah, so Head Start, we're advertising year-round. We're enrolling year-round. We do have spots open now in a few of our locations. We do a lot of advertising for recruitment for Head Start. The other programs, a little more word of mouth. People do know who we are. They go on our website and find us, follow us on Twitter as well to keep up with what's going on. So it's a combination of advertising and word of mouth, really.
All right. Yeah. Well, congratulations. Been around for all that time, not you personally, 111 years doing great work. Thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you.
For more information, you can visit matrixhumanservices.org. You can check out more Newsmakers at comcastnewsmakers.com.